I'm sorry, but this is really turning me on. I cannot get up anymore. I'm just a heads up.
Oh my God.
He got too excited.
What's the deal with Jesse and Jeniffer and their couples yoga? Honestly, every time these two do yoga together, Jesse seems to get a little excited. Or should I say, more than a little.
What size of a problem is it for Jesse?
With me, it's a big size of a problem with him.
So the last time we saw these two was the awkward meal where Jesse told Jennifer's mother that he was in love with her daughter.
The thing is that right now, I am actually in love with your beautiful daughter.
But Jennifer's reaction threw him completely off guard, and this, alongside the fact that she'd hidden her past with Kakua, made him question whether or not this whole relationship was progressing too fast.
First I was like, is saying I love you too fast? She hasn't said I love you back. Right now, I don't know if we're on the same page.
So, with all those questions in the back of his mind, we join Jesse and Jennifer in this episode on their way to a romantic private island getaway.
So, we're going to this private island that I found, and I'm excited for a special Jesse-style private island trip.
Oh boy, I don't think it's what he meant, but there's definitely about to be some Jesse-style drama, which we'll get to shortly.
Idiota.
Baby, relax.
I don't know why you had to say that.
Relax.
Now, we'll get to that in a sec, but the trip actually starts off well, with both of them posing for Instagram photos and Jesse in particular reminding us that he's a social media influencer who apparently works with luxury brands, and that becomes very important to their storyline.
I'm always on the go, making content for luxury brands. Luxury is part of who I am. I love to just indulge myself in the most beautiful luxury there is.
As you'd expect, Jennifer is very impressed with this luxury island, but Jesse has something on his mind.
I've expressed my feelings, of course, but she hasn't told me I'm falling in love with you too. And that is the worry I have. So I hope she feels that, she expresses it, otherwise we're not gonna work.
It's quite weird that he'd say that, don't you think? If she doesn't tell him that she loves him on this trip, then he's getting ready to almost give up on the whole relationship. And I don't know, it just strikes me as strange because if he loves her as much as he says he does, why the rush? It's almost like Kakua has got in his head.
After meeting Kaka, I have some more questions. What are the boundaries, right?
It feels like if he doesn't hear those 3 magic words from Jennifer before he leaves to go back to Europe, then I don't think he trusts her. And perhaps that explains why he's arranged to start off the next morning with some couples tantric yoga.
Today we are here doing some tantric yoga, and the instructor will be showing us how to connect our breathing, our mind, our bond even more in a deeper way.
Es un abrazo profundo y van a concentrarse en sentirse energéticamente hasta que su respiración sea una sola.
And trying to get her to fall in love with you using tantric yoga is clearly an exciting thought.
I'm sorry, but this is really turning me on. I cannot get up anymore.
Oh my God.
Now, aside from that little mishap, it seems like Jesse's plan may have worked.
Yoga and breathing really connect body, mind, and spirit. Right now, I feel that we found this connection.
So, fresh from the high and the connection from the yoga session, they sit down and start discussing their feelings. And Jennifer finally says those words that he's been waiting to hear. Although, is it me, or does she seem really reluctant to say it? Like, she says it through gritted teeth and Jesse barely even hears it.
I feel so complete and you fulfill me in many ways.
Te quiero.
Te quiero. Te quiero, mi amor.
What was that facial expression? It felt to me like she was really forcing herself to say those words. I mean, I've definitely heard more convincing I love yous in the past, but Jesse didn't seem to notice or care because judging by the look on his face, he seemed delighted. Now, the next day, we join them as they go on a boat trip to a luxury beach club.
Your favorite word, luxury.
Stop it. You're my favorite word.
And did anyone else notice the strange but eerily accurate comparison that Jesse makes comparing their relationship to the rocky waves? It was almost as if he knew that drama was about to come.
I know we're going to ride some waves.
This is our relationship, babe.
Yeah, very, very accurate and foreboding, because after the highs of Jeniffer telling him that she loves him, they were about to hit the major lows of their first serious argument.
Jesse has this image of jet set, playboy, single man on his social media. It's very hurting that he's now with me and is still posting that. If he shows all these different women, people will think that he's with different women, and why shouldn't I think the same?
Now, as Jeniffer was explaining why she was upset, on screen it flashed up the post that she seemed to take offence to, and it was a video of Jesse in Mexico lifting up two ladies. Both of these ladies were actually tagged in the post with the caption, "Workout con amigas," or in other words, with friends. And while one of these ladies seems to have subsequently deleted her Instagram, it doesn't necessarily feel too sexual to me. Like, I don't look at this video and think, oh, he must be dating them. But nonetheless, what Jeniffer seems to have taken offence to is the fact that he's in Colombia visiting her, yet posting videos of other women on his IG.
What I don't like is that you're being here with me still posting pictures like you are a couple with somebody else. What you post is what people think you are.
No,
I
baby,
see
it's
you
also
dating multiple women. If someone looks at that picture, you will think that you are dating.
Jesse's response to this is that she's misunderstood the situation.
Like, I think you misunderstand me.
I understand.
It's a promotional post. It's a promotional
okay,
post.
Promotional post.
But that doesn't appease her, and things take a strange turn for the worse when Jesse says, hold on a minute, you've got a very similar photo yourself.
Oh, on your Instagram there's a picture of a guy in a helicopter, and I don't care about it, but I'm just saying, like...
But the difference is that I'm not taking pictures with him as a couple.
I thought you were in a relationship with that guy because you had your hand like over his shoulders,
dated.
like...
Okay, so this is a photo I think they're talking about. It looks like Jennifer's in a helicopter here, and she's tagged the American DJ Diplo. Now, in my mind, there is a major difference between Jennifer's post and Jesse's, and it all comes down to timing. Jesse posted photos or videos of other women while sat next to his current girlfriend, whereas Jennifer's post appears to have been a long time before Jesse was there. Now, that's not to say that she's entirely innocent, because where she's lost credibility is she's just now outed herself as having lied to him again. Remember, she told Jesse that she hadn't dated anyone in 3 years.
Yeah, I've been single for 3 years.
That's a long time, babe. I mean...
Yeah. So Jesse thinks that I've been completely single for 3 years, but I haven't feel ready to tell Jesse all the truth about me.
When Kakua invited himself to the restaurant, well, then she admitted she dated Kakua. And now there's another guy that's just come out of the woodwork. Not just any old guy, we're talking an international superstar bigger than even Soulja Boy. And from the way Jesse reacts, it doesn't look like he's too happy. Off come the glasses, and then he says something that's really quite nasty, bitchy, and quite frankly, inexcusable.
Like, at least I get paid to post, and you post a guy for free that you're dating.
I get paid too.
So he paid you to go on a date with him?
Idiota.
Yeah, I think that slap was warranted, don't you? You can't infer and imply that she's being paid to go on a date. That makes her a prostitute.
Baby, relax.
I don't know why you had to say that.
Relax.
You just call me a whore, basically.
I did not say that.
You did it. I'm not stupid. You know what you say.
So yeah, comparing his relationship to waves is actually quite accurate. Highs and lows. And now, this time, it's Jeniffer who's left questioning things.
Yesterday, I choose to say I love you to Jesse. Now he's showing me who he really is. His real faces. Maybe he just sees in me the same that other people sees. piece of flesh.
If you've missed any of the Jesse and Jeniffer storyline up until this point, I'll include links in my description to all of the single life recaps that I've done so far. And if you've made it this far to the end of the video, show your support by hitting that like button and please consider subscribing for lots more 90 Day Fiancé videos. Thanks for watching, I'll catch you on the next video.